him normal binocular vision.
I can literally like my
You like your Auntie Julie?
You've got like chameleon eyes, haven't you?
like this,
You are Pascal.
and they fucking crack like that to give the death stare, and then they crack back, and no one knows.
I'm guessing where we are, we're quite high up. Can we
Yeah.
see a lot of the island?
Yeah, you can see quite a bit of the island if you climb further to one of the lookout points.
Oh, we're
at the
sure
top.
it's an island now.
Yes, you're sure you're on an island.
Are any boats?
Effectively, none that you can see.
Ugh.
There's wreckages of bits of boats and whatever.
I want
There
to
is
fly.
a great big volcano to the north. There is a ruined city. You can see bits of the city with a step-sided ziggurat further to the south.
Okay. Ruin.
Could be loot.
That's what I was thinking.
Have you all seen the 13th Warrior?
With Antonio Banderas.
Antonio Banderas. Slow there, do I see my brothers?
Yeah.
You know the scene where he's travelling with the Vikings and he's gradually learning their language?
Yeah.
And they're going on in Norwegian or whatever language, and then it gradually becomes English over time.
Yeah.
Same thing happens over about an hour or so you can start to just vaguely understand what these things are saying.
Okay.
Because
Have I discovered their alcohol?
yeah, it's fermented tree sap.
Good times.
It comes in little wooden thimbles like that big.
Many.
I just take the entire cask and or keg or whatever they brew it in
Yeah.
and just...
Let's drink. Happy James, woo!
You have a Stone Cold beer bash.
No, because that will waste 90% of it.
It's not drinking, it's quaffing. So,
I'm just imagining Stone Cold with two little kind of like sherry glasses now. Do-dun, do-do-do-dun. Clink.
I'll take a dry sherry and a sweet sherry. I'm having a sherry bash. Yes, this village is called Glibnab, which translates to Tree Town. The chief's name is Bick Bick, which means big, because he's bigger than all of the others.
Aww.
He's very, very happy that you rescued one of his warriors from the hated monkey bats. Glaring at you.
I tell him I speak. That was something serious.
Look me in the eye and say that.
He's turning his back on you.
And
He's in the mood of chicken well.
his people, the Wapuni, have been involved in what they call the War of No Beginning against their enemies, the Wapungo, who are big, docile, slow creatures. And he hopes that you, being friends of the Wapuni, may possibly help in their fight against the Wapungo.
We are incredibly bigger than them, so we have more chance of...
I guess my
It's
immediate
like Gulliver's Travels.
kind of question is, what's in it for us?
Yeah.
I went to an army.
We fight over pieces of Great Star. Great Star fell from heavens. Wapuni and Wapungo dig up pieces of Great Star. We give you pieces of star crystals. And saying that, he pulls out a little bag, tips a load onto his hand, and you've got shards of a gemstone that none of you recognise.
But it's beautiful and
But
looks like
it's
it could be
sparkling
worth
with its own glowing inner light.
You've just hired yourself a mercenary.
And a thief. Hey.
I'm not so sure. What have the other guys done against you?
Oh, they take more than their share.
How much is their share?
Ooh, communist lizards.
I'm going to have a debate with that.
Have you tried talking to them?
Yes. Where's Tree? Oh, there's Tree Town. So there you are.
What does will do?
It's like the ability to resist magical
What are you
influence.
doing other than taking it out on that fabric? Stab you.
I'm going to put tassels in the bits, but I've got to make holes in them first.
So yeah, he says you watch out for Big Head, and then he kind of points off towards that direction. No one who goes near it comes back alive. and then another Wapuni comes in who's like the shaman, and he
He's a good.
shares with you an ancient prophecy about the volcano. There's a dormant volcano at the top of the thing, which says that when a king lays claim to Starfall Island, the dragon will spit flame once again.
Dragon.
King.
Probably.
King! Ah!
We get back to the mainland and he's going to be our quest giver, isn't he?
I'm King Ross, you're my loyal subjects.
We must
No.
go and fight Kevin Dunn and bring back his teeth, for they are the fortune bones that control the world.
Can I spend time looking at shiny rock stars?
The star crystal things? Yeah. It looks a bit like rough quartz, but it seems to kind of glow with a faint internal luminescence.
Ah, great. Radioactive.
It's kryptonite.
Radioactive quartz.
It's not radioactive quartz, it's not kryptonite, it's just a glowing piece of rock.
That's cool. I'm already in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that'll
get
do.
shiny stuff and the conversation of we help you, we get shiny stuff and away off this island.
I want
Our
help.
shamans can control the winds, and we help you build boats. We help you sail boats.
I like this. I also get my own boat. Woo!
It's going to be a dinghy. It's not going to be a warship. It's not going to be HMS Invincible.
In my world, it is.
With my illusions, it is.
I want to help stop End of War to end of bloodshed, but not necessarily wipe out the other people.
Okay. The shaman says there is in town over here, Bicknab, means big town. The city is older than the wall with no beginning. The city once belonged to the gods who walk the earth. And the inside city
You're a
is
trust pig.
item called Scepter of Kings. With Scepter of Kings, we could win the war. No have to kill all Wapungo.
Okay.
Let's go get the scepter.
I like it.
Instead, the scepter will enslave them all and they will be our slaves.
You have your army.
Don't let the chicken get the scepter.
Just wondering what
I'm
that
just
was.
trying to
I
figure
remember
out
it
how
was
I
a
equip a
turtle.
scepter. I'm a chicken. How do I equip a scepter?
You don't.
I sellotape it to my head. I take off my helmet, sellotape it to my head, and then make a crown around it.
You can't make a scepter into a crown.
You watch me. Either way, I'm going to sellotape it to my head.
Does sellotape even exist in this world? Is that what you can spend all of your dark sorceries on, inventing sellotape?
Yeah, by the time him and his crappy wings that
Behold,
try to stick it together.
universal bonding strip?
Yes.
Well, my plan is to tie one on tonight and then wander off to Bicknab in the morning when I'm slightly hungover, because that made me irritable and more lethal to whatever it is that we're coming across.
I say for tonight, we die in Tree Town. Woo! Party! Yeah.
Okay, so you drink, eat.
Eat, drink.
And discuss about what great basting sauce would be great for the chicken.
As I start to get in my cups, I am looking at you quite surlily, in a surly fashion.
No.
I do not trust the made chicken.
I command my bat to go, no,
Izzy style.
Isabel style.
Stop! Stop! That picture I posted on Instagram, that whole, Daddy, what doing? You just know exactly how she was saying.
Yeah, in my head it was, yeah.
I was sticking the bath letters onto her. And I put an O on her head. And it looked a little bit like Mean Angel.
It was quite cute.
Mean she. I'm going to go up to 4 on you. He's gone into butt frenzy, which is... I'm thinking
Not
back
what
to
you're
it.
thinking.
Yeah, no.
Crazy.
Okay, the next morning. It takes about, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours hiking through the jungle. There's a river, but you kind of go down and then you can get across it. Relatively straightforward. And he managed to steer clear of another couple of patrols of these bat monkeys.
The bat monkeys, are they on the side of the other big tribe
No,
things?
bat
Are they a
mon-
separate?
Do we know what these other people look like?
They're big, like us, but big,
How big?
like him, bigger than him.
So velociraptors then.
Bat monkeys is something completely different. Okay.
I wonder if I can break one's mind and write it. That's
So-
what I'm gonna do.
so
I'm gonna
the
have animals
Fungi
fighting
and the
animals.
what's it?
Wapuni and the Wapungo,
They're both the same species.
But one's big,
from
one's
the sounds
small.
of it. From the sounds of it, yeah. Or similar.
But one's big, one's small.
Yeah. These things are like that big.
Yeah.
The Wapungo are like... Shoot.
How is there even a battle?
Hmm?
How is there even a battle?
Ah, we have slug juice.
Which is?
And he pulls out a little vial of this stuff.
It's Asterix.
No. He's got his, Bik-Bik's got his staff, which is also a blowgun. He pulls out a dart, dips it in the slug juice, and then this thing goes across, hits a bat monkey, because you've been escorted, and this thing goes...
It's paralysing stuff, basically.
Okay.
And I get some of that stuff.
Don't
From
give
Reddit.
it to the chicken
To him,
who hasn't got
no.
opposable thumbs.
You have no method of operating this device.
I have a bat monkey now. I have opposable thumbs. I have an extra set of wings.
I can fly as high as I like.
No,
It's
but
my
the shaman
Yoshi.
gives you a pot with 3 doses of it in.
Okay. In it goes.
Booby trap.
Yeah.
Nice.
You don't see that.
No, my eyes are.
He sees
I
all.
stood in front of you.
Now I'm just imagining a chicken's eye with a ring of fire around it. The great eye sees all.
Apart from right there.
Which is where I stood when I put stone to the poison. Where did it go?
So you get to the edge of the walled city. A massive and ancient stone wall stands before you, barring entry to what can only be the city line within.